Good morning, you two. How are you today? How are you, kiddos? I hope that you are good and well. And today is another day, and we are going to have our reading. We will read a new story. Now, before we read our new story, I want you to revise the story elements. And I know that you still remember them, or you still remember the signs that I taught you when we were at school. The story elements are character. Character, it means a person or an animal in a story. How do you do the action for character? Very good. Next, setting. Do the action for setting. It means where and when a story takes place. Well done. Now, plot. Plot means key events that make up a story. Please do the action for me. Thank you. And that's good job. Now, problem. Problem. How we do the action for problem. It means something that happens to a character that needs to be fixed. And the last one is solution. How do you do the action for solution? It means how the problem is solved or fixed. Good job. Well done, you two. I'm very proud that you still remember them. I made them for you to remember them easily. Now, are you ready to read our story? It is entitled Happy Families. You can find this story in your Hodder Learner's Book, page 18. Now, I want you to grab your book, get your book, and open it on page 18. Hodder Learner's Book, page 18. Now, are you ready? Happy Families. This is me, Clarice Bean. I am not an only child, but sometimes I wish I was. My family is 6 people, which is sometimes too many. Not always, just sometimes. My dad is almost at the office answering the phone and going. I can't talk now. I'm up to my ears in it. My mom is always complaining about pants on the floor and shoes on the sofa. She says, "This house doesn't clean itself, you know." Who do you think does everything around here? Mr. Nobody? I don't get paid to pick up your smelly socks. If I did, I'd be a rich woman. So this is our new story today. Do you want me to read it again? Sureness, but I want you to read after me. Are you ready? Okay. Happy Families. This is me, Clarice Bean. I am not an only child, but sometimes I wish I was. My family is 6 people, which is sometimes too many. Not always, just sometimes. My dad is mostly at the office, answering the phone and going. I can't talk now. I'm up to my ears in it. Mom is always complaining about pants on the floor and shoes on the sofa. She says, "This house doesn't clean itself, you know." Who do you think does everything around here? Mr. Nobody? I don't get paid to pick up your smelly socks. If I did, I'd be a rich woman. Well done! Did you know that Clarice Bean lives with her mom, dad, grandpa, older brother Kurt, older sister Marcy, and younger brother Menal Cricket. The stories are about her problems at home and at school. Now, this story has a narrator. Has what? Has a narrator. A narrator is a person who is telling the story. Again, a narrator is a person who is telling the story. Now, the person here who is telling the story, or the narrator here who is telling the story, is a young girl called Clarice Bean. Good job. Now, in this story, we have vocabulary words or glossary. When we say glossary, we have word and its meaning and a picture. So we have here sofa. This is a picture of sofa. Do you have this one at home? I believe everyone has a sofa at home. The meaning of sofa is a long upholstered seat with a back and arms for two or more people. Sofa. Next picture. Can you guess what picture is this? Rich. Rich. You see the dollars? You see the money? Rich. It means having a great deal of money or assets, or we say wealthy. Wealthy. Rich. Wealthy. Rich. The third picture is the picture that I don't want you to have. Smelly socks. Smelly socks. Look at how the boy covering his nose. Smelly socks are socks that have acquired a strong odor due to prolonged wearing. So hopefully you don't have a smelly socks. Okay, year 2. Now your classwork or your participation for today's lesson, which is reading, I want you to borrow your mom's phone or your dad's phone and read the story by yourself. And while you are reading the story, you are going to record your reading and then send it to me via Edmodo. Can you do that one for me? I know you can do it. So, take time to read, record your reading, and send it to me. Thank you. Have a good day and goodbye, year 2. Bye-bye.